My name is KooPee Hiltunen, I'm the director of Neogames, and Neogames is one of the founders of Sustainable Games Alliance. I think that one of the biggest challenges is always sharing the information to the game studios about the things they could be doing, about the things how they could be estimating their own emissions. But of course, it's also about telling the players how to use their devices in sustainable way and finding a way how to, for instance, energize all those big servers running the online games and mobile games. For the game studios, it's about leading the way. Doing the right thing is the most important thing what the game studios themselves can do when we talk about the reducing emissions and going to the greener world. The advantage in Europe is that we are quite well organized. We share kind of different kind of topics and ideas and best practices. So I think that Europe can be and will be a key when it comes to the reducing emissions in the games industry. Many people don't still recognize how urgent the situation is. We have war in Europe, we have inflation, but there is always this layer of problems, and this is the top layer problem for us in the long run, for not only for Europe, but also for the whole mankind. Creating this kind of flow of information, correct information about the possibilities, how we can tackle these challenges. It should be all the industries, it should be all the consumers, because our home base is in the games industry. That's the kind of natural home base for us to start this. It's not about discussions only, it's about how do you act. Finland is quite a small country, trading ideas, sharing ideas. It's easy to scale up the same activities also to the bigger level, first to the Europe and then to the globe. Games industry is truly global industry. We have seen quite big changes happening in the games industry in a very short period of time. This kind of changes when it comes to the reduction of emissions or sustainability, they could also take place in quite rapid space. I think that establishing a baseline is something which can be done by us. But of course, the reporting itself, the companies have to do it themselves. But I hope that they are doing it in a unified way, and we can help them to create that unified way of doing reporting. Games industry is evolving, and we have problems, we have small problems, we have big problems, we have all kind of dilemmas every now and then. But I hope that those dilemmas don't overrun the urgency of climate actions, because in the end of the day, it's the most urgent problem we have at the moment, if we don't take nuclear war into account, but that's something which is quite unpredictable. But climate change is something predictable, and we definitely know that we should do something to avoid the most catastrophic consequences of climate change.